Hello everyone. This video gives a brief introduction to Zelda. This video gives a simple explanation of Temple of Time. First of all, about Calamity Ganon. Ganondorf will be revived as Calamity Ganon 100 years ago. Hyrule Castle and the city are destroyed, and Princess Zelda must continue to suppress the power of Calamity Ganon. Link was seriously injured and was sleeping in the Great Plateau to heal his wounds. Link's situation at this time will become clearer as we progress through the main story, but I will explain this on another occasion. We will also talk about how Hyrule Castle has been taken over by Ganondorf. In Ocarina of Time, Hyrule Castle is taken over by Ganon and appears as Ganon Castle in the final dungeon. Temple of Time is related to the background. What is the Temple of Time? In the case of Ocarina of Time, this is where the entrance to the Holy Land, where Triforce is located. Triforce grants the wishes of those who hold it. This is what the three goddesses left with the world. People call the place where the goddesses who descended to the ground left their Triforce the Holy Land. Triforce is sealed in the Holy Land, but the location of that Holy Land has been unknown to anyone for a long time. The entrance to the Holy Land is the Temple of Time, and the key is the Master Sword. However, the Master Sword can only be drawn by a chosen one, and cannot easily enter the Holy Land. Therefore, Hyrule was peaceful for a long time. In Ocarina of Time, the child Link pulls out the Master Sword, opening the portal to the Holy Land. However, there was a big miscalculation in this. Link's body was too young to pull out the Master Sword. Therefore, the Master Sword seals Link in the Holy Land for 7 years. Meanwhile, Ganondorf invades the Holy Land and takes away the Triforce of power. And with the power of evil, the Holy Land turns into a demon world. Hyrule Castle and city where the Temple of Time was located is taken over by Ganondorf. This story in Ocarina of Time has something in common with Breath of the Wild Heroes. In other works, Temple of Time appears in Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is the story that depicts the most past in history of Zelda. The Temple of Time in Skyward Sword has a Gate of Time that allows time travel. The temple looks like many years have passed since it decayed. Next is Twilight Princess. This work is one of the branching stories after Ocarina of Time. Temple of Time at Twilight Princess is also in ruins. However, if you use the Gate of Time to travel to the past, you can also see the Temple of Time before it decays. Stabbing the Master Sword at this location will open the entrance to the Holy Land. Although the Temple of Time of each work is in ruins, they have a common point of being a temple with the function of time travel. Temple of Time in Breath of the Wild Heroes has no such function, only a goddess statue in the center. It is said to be a place where people in the past used to hold festivals and other events. It is not a place that has a special role in the story like other works, but it appears as a place like a church in the real world. This is where we will end this time. Thank you for your viewing. See you again. Goodbye.